Hey guys, thanks for joining me today. My name is Brittany and we're going to be doing a tower workout today. So a lot of asymmetrical work to concentrate on balance and stability of the body. So in addition to, of course, all the tower things, we're going to be using we have a triad ball, so any kind of soft playground ball. And notice that there's quite a bit of the air missing on here. So that makes it a little bit more manageable than if your ball is fully inflated. So choose wisely when you pick a ball to use for this workout and get yourself set up ready to rock on either the Cadillac or your tower, and I'll meet you right back here. Alright guys, welcome back, and we are going to get started with actually some leg springs. I am working on the STOTT Pilates V2 Max, which means that my leg springs slide up and down. So if you have an adjustable leg spring height, I'm choosing number 8, which is right in the middle. The higher you go on these settings, it's going to make it heavier on the hamstrings. As we're just getting started, I don't need that today. So I'm just going with number 8. Go ahead and lay on your back. Space out so you're an arm's distance from the frame, and then we're going to go ahead and start with both feet in the straps here. So make sure that your low back is comfortably connected with an imprint to the mat, and we're going to just start with a lift and lower. So our legs rise on the inhale breath, and then exhale we press down. Hands should be holding the vertical frame higher than the height of the head. So if my hands were down here, we lose the awareness and the connection in the shoulder girdle. So we want to have those hands up higher than your head. And then let's laterally rotate. So we've got our heels connected and our toes wide here. I am actually keeping my feet together the whole time. Inner thighs are on. Connection is in the abdominals, making sure that your back doesn't arch as you're lifting those legs up. And then one more time, I'm going to lead my legs forward, right into that little frog or that bend and stretch. Get the awareness going right off the bat here with that neuromuscular connection. So as I bend in, notice I'm dorsiflexing the feet and then plantar flexing as I reach my legs out. Inhale, bend, exhale, press. Now this is one where you can separate your feet about an inch apart and then try to track that same separation evenly as your knees bend and straighten. Okay, and then next time our legs are straight, we're going to go into our stag. So one leg straight, pointed toe. This one is flexed, dorsiflexed as well. Connect them to center. I think that is in my way there. Okay, and then other side. And then press. Coming in and going out. In and out. So we want to have both legs working evenly. Much easier to do that with these independent springs than on the reformer. Bend in, press, bend in. One more each side here. Keeping the body right in the middle. Now we're going to pause. I'm going to do a very subtle internal rotation at the femurs, and then just this little circle about the size of a little cereal bowl or salad bowl here. 6, 7, and reverse the circles. Still internal. 3, 4, 5, 6, and then holding right into our little shuffle. So go ahead and give the glutes a little squeeze. Make sure everything is on here in the low body. Rhythmic breath. And okay, bend those knees in. We're going to take our feet right out of the straps and then just hold on to our knees. Let's get a little side to side action here, giving your low back a little massage. And then a baby forward and back rocking. And then we're gonna do it big enough that we can come up. Let's get those legs straight out in front here, and then we're gonna reach forward. Wherever you can reach, put your hands wherever you can reach comfortably. And let the head fall down towards the ground. Up tall, open up those legs, let them straddle through the mat here. And then we're gonna just reach forward. Let's work out those inner thighs here a little bit. And then up. All right, let's turn around and we're gonna use our roll down bar. Feet up against the vertical frame. The hands are outside of the clips. Sit up nice and tall here, and we're gonna curl the tail under and make our way down onto our back flat. Connect everything here, and then let's draw it into the chest 3 times. Arms straighten, head nod, and roll your way up. So once you're here, if it's more comfy to have knees bent, do it. Curl under, down we go. Connect the low back, 3 rows. And then head nod. Coming up. Let's get one more here. Curl. 3, 2, 1. Arm straight. Now we're going to add a straight arm. We're going to just press. And 2, and 3. Now, I can get my arms all the way down barely when I'm down here flat. But as we start to gradually roll up, going that low isn't what's mattering the most. It's the straight arms. 2 and 3. I'm going to peel up tiny bit higher. Press. 2, 3. A little bit. Really tucking the tail under. 1, 2, 3. Notice how much more challenging that gets when we roll up in these little bite-sized pieces. A little bit. Press. 2. Keep the shoulders relaxed away from the ears. We're using those lats. 2. A little bit higher. Really scoop. And 2, 3. And then up we go. One hand in the middle, we're gonna rotate. I'm gonna reach for that back edge of the mat without letting either hip lift, just at the beginning here, just to stretch. And then I'm up, other way, rotate. Both butt cheeks stay down. And then we're gonna lift this time. So we go over, I'm gonna go up off that opposite cheek, down, up we go. And middle. Easy to see here. So immediately I'm going to get off that hip and reach. So I've got this foot really pushing into the frame. Up. Again, rotate, reach, up, center, final, rotate, create space, up, and middle. Okay. Turning over onto the side body, I'm going to have my feet in line with their own hips. So my bottom leg is all the way down, top leg is the height of the hip, bottom arm is straight. So we're going to start leaving this bottom arm straight, and we're just going to do this lateral flexion. So as I come up, I'm going to just sink that top heel towards the wall. So not down, but rather just deep. You want to have your heel and your toe level. So a lot of times I see this. And what that does, it alternates where the hip is. So you want to keep the hip neutral. Lift and lower for 4, 3. One more time. I'm going to hold it here. So I'm going to pull this elbow to my waist and out. 2. I'm light here on this bottom arm. 4, 3, 2. One more time here. And then down. We're going to come up, and other side. Bottom foot is all the way down. Top foot is the height of the hip. And then our body is in the center. We lift. So this back foot, making sure that it doesn't turn down. We want to have the heel and the toes level. 3, 4, just sliding your way here on this bottom arm. Last 2. And then I'm going to come up and stay. This arm is light, okay? And I'm just going to pull. And 2, so I'm really bringing that elbow close to my waist. 5, 6, one more time. And then down. Come all the way up. All right, so I'm going to just go ahead and move this to the back side. I'm going to bring a blue spring to the front and connect my push-through bar. All right, so we're going to get our ball involved on this one as well. So go ahead and you're going to come on down. Put the ball between the knees to start. When we are in our perfect start position, our hands are going to be directly above the shoulders. If you know you have any, if your abs give out and your back does some of the work sometimes for you, I'm going to have you scooch further back so your hands are more forward of the shoulders. Okay, be more forgiving on your abs and your lower back. The closer the feet are into your butt, it gets harder, so let's just start moderate. Keep the ball given there a nice tight squeeze, and we're going to peel up. Finish with our arms up, vertical, straight above the head. And then down we go. Inhale there, exhale. Up. And then down. Now this time, if you've got the room behind you, we're going to pull and then push the arms back. It just gives nice gliding in the shoulders so they bend. As soon as you see this bar, that's sort of the trigger that you start to come up with the bar. And then down we go. And then out. 2 more. Bend in, and then exhale, up we go. And then rounding sequentially back down. 1 more. Up. Tucking and overhead. Okay, so now I'm going to put the ball out. So my feet are both resting on the ball, and here I go. Same up here. Okay, so I'm going to roll back just a little bit, and then I'm going to bend, pull the elbows towards my forehead here, and 2, 3, 2 more, 4, and 5. Arms are straight, and down we go. All right, now I'm not going all the way through because I'm very close to the wall here, so I bump sometimes. So I want you to squeeze those inner thighs together. That's going to support your lower back and also your lower abs. Here we go again. Tuck, peel up. And we're going to come back just a little. Okay, this is where it gets exciting. Put one hand on, and we're going to just do it. One-armed. 3, 4, and 5. Make the change. 5. Notice how your right and left, are they working the same? And 5, 2 hands, and then down. Okay, let's go ahead and place the ball under 1 foot. And you want to be in a place where you're able to roll backward and forward, okay? So let's go ahead and pull the bar in, the ball in, and then we go up here, and then we're going to go out and in. 2, whoops, and in. 3, 4, 1 more time, and then down. Let's consider that a warm-up round. This time this free leg is in tabletop. Here we go. All the way up. Out. 1, 2, 3. Keep your shoulders down. 1 more time, and then down we go. Go ahead and make that change. Little test run there. Here we go. Up, and we go out and in. And 2, whoopsie, 2. 1 more time. Hold it in all the way down. Tabletop, here we come. Up for 5 and 4, 3, 2, and 1. All the way down. All right, we're going to go ahead and come all the way up. And then we're going to be in kneeling position. We are an arm's distance out, and you're going to scoot in just a little so the elbow is soft. Let's take this leg out straight, knee and toe forward facing. We're going to enjoy this nice lateral bend. So here, watch that this shoulder doesn't eat the air. So you're going to pull it out and away. And this one's reaching actively. And then all the way up. Okay, so now we're going to lift this bottom leg. So the main part of the work is in this shoulder girdle. So as we go down, clear the shoulder away from the ear, and you only need to go down as low as this leg can get up to hip height. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 1 more. Right here, stay, and little, 2, 3, and 5, 6, and then let's go ahead, take the leg down, and then other side. Okay, here we go. Out. Big active stretch. Over. All the way up. Okay, here we go. Taking it over. And 8, 7. It's all about the shoulder girdle here. 4, 3, 1 more. Hold it up. Tiny. 2 and 4, 5, 6, and other way. 3, 4, 5, 6. Down the leg goes and up. Okay, let's have a seat. Feet are against the frame. I'm gonna let go and stretch, and then bring that arm around, under, and press up. Again, take it all the way back. Open and stretch. Bring it around. Press it up. 1 more. Back we go. Reach. Trying to grab this vertical frame here and actively press up. And then we change. Back we go. Open. Reach. And then underneath. So if you can't reach all the way there, wherever you can reach is just fine. Actively press up. If you can get all the way to the frame, go for it. Up. So as you're reaching towards the frame, when we come around here, try to keep both butt cheeks planted. The more that this arm goes down toward the foot, the better on that neck. 1 more. Back we go. And then around. All right, we're gonna disconnect the push-through bar. And now I'm gonna bring my arm springs to the front. And I'm going to have my back to the tower. Okay, the more that I move away, it gets harder. So I'm going to start with my knees on this side of the seam. I tuck my toes under. It gives me some support in my knees, and it also gives a nice fascia stretch in the feet. If you want to be down Go for it. All right, so we're here, a little bit of inner thigh work, and I'm gonna try to bring my hands straight up about chin height, and then I'm gonna lower the arms down, and then up. 3, 4, 5, 6. One more time, we're gonna hold the arms forward, palms in, elbows a touch soft, out and in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One more time. Flip them over. Go right into a press here. 2, 3, 5. Keep those inner thighs on the whole time here. Hold them out, take them up. Go towards the back of the head and up. 2, 3. If this isn't heavy enough, scoot forward. One more time. And then bring the arms down. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and lay down on my back here. And I'm gonna scoot out quite a bit so that I've got resistance with my arms vertical right above the shoulders. I'm gonna go ahead and grab this ball. Let's get it between the inner thighs here. So the reason I want it here is because I truly want it to load the upper abs. So I'm no longer pressing my arms forward just for the arm work. I'm actually going to move my arms forward only as much as I crunch and then release. So that way it just provides it a load to the upper abs. Do not do this if you have osteoporosis. No loaded flexion for you. Crunch and then release. Crunch. As I'm crunching, I'm also simultaneously squeezing that ball. 5 and 6. One more time. And 8. So I like to take a head down movement in between. I know it's a lot on the neck flexors. So from here, I'm going to keep my knees tabletop, my head flat. I'm going to push just a little bit forward just to activate the lats. And then I'm going out and in with the legs. Keep that low back imprinted here, especially with those long legs. 5, 6. One more time. And then feet are down. All right, I'm going to take my elbows down. This would be heavy for a tricep. That's okay. We're going to just do a few. So my elbows are floating. You can rest them down if you like. I like them floating. And then I'm going to crunch with the extension of the elbow. And 2. Simultaneously squeeze that ball. 4 and 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, we're going to open our arms out wide to the sides. I'm going to just press in enough just to keep the lats active. We're going to get the legs again. So they're going to lengthen, and when they come in, I'm pulling in. Lengthen the legs, anchor in with that pinky edge of the hands. We want to get that external rotation of the shoulder just a little bit so we can more accurately get those lats firing instead of the chest muscles up front. 3 more. 2. And one more time. Put the feet down. Let the arms relax. And let's sit up. We're going to get the ball behind our shoulder blades. Now, the lower down you go on your back, this is much harder. And then conversely, if you have neck weakness or low back pain, you get that ball up closer towards the top of the shoulders and it's easier. So I'm going to just pick somewhere right in the middle. Hands support the head. And I'm just going to go back as far as I can without lifting my tail. And then forward we go. 3, 4 more here. 4, 3. One more time. We're going to get a single leg tabletop on each, then we're going to wrap it up. So we're going to hold a tabletop leg here. As we lean back, leg is out and up. 2, 3, 5, and 6. One more time. And 8, final stretch here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. One more time. Go ahead and bring yourselves up. While we're up here nice and tall, just give me a little bit of back extension. Rather than pushing the low back forward, think upper body. Just lift the chest up. And then just kind of round your back. And then lifting the chest up, breath in. Then rounding. And final, up. And then final. All right, there we go. So we had a little tower workout today. Hope that you enjoyed that workout. Let me know what you think in the comments below and what kind of videos you want to see next. Thanks for joining me today, and I'll see you next time.